Let's see a gigantic shopping mall in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We have just reached Kuala Lumpur's largest shopping mall called Berjaya Time Square Mall. This is the main entrance where we just started, and then over here you can see there's a lot of decorations for the Chinese New Year. And just keep in mind, this mall has 13 floors and it has over 1,000 shops and restaurants, as an indoor theme park and so much more. So let's start exploring. We have just arrived on the 4th floor of the mall. So I want to show you, over here is Kenny Rogers, which is a delicious chicken place, comes from America. They have this chicken and rice shop, so a lot of different food venues. Then on top of us is the theme park. Look at that, that's a roller coaster. You believe that, inside of a mall? Then we have little tiny Taipei over here, Taipei oriented area of the mall. Then on our right is the cinema. I just checked on how much our tickets, if you want to get a ticket here in Kuala Lumpur, it's 11 ringgit. So that's about a few dollars USD. I put the price on the screen. Keep in mind, when I'm showing you prices today, 1 USD equals 4.5 Malaysian ringgit. Let's go inside Tiny Taipei and see how it is. It looks like they have a lot of claw machines over here. Oh, and if I did not mention, this mall has 7.5 million square feet of floor space. I believe this mall comes into like top 10 in the world. Malaysia, they do it big. And if you don't like this mall, just walk about 5 minutes, you go to another gigantic mall called Lalaport. And then 10 minutes, you go to another mall called the Pavilion. So they have gigantic places over here. Okay, I guess it's a kids play place. You can see all the signage. It looks like we're in Taipei. We have just entered the shopping area of this mall. Just want to give you a feel of like what kind of shops you can see over here. If you decide on coming here, which I highly suggest, if you're in Kuala Lumpur, come here. You have fun with the family, fun with your friends. So over here you can see they have a lot of small shops. They don't have a lot of name brand retailers. Mostly are small shops, are individually owned. And see for yourself, a lot of sandals. They have a lot of shoe shops over here, some accessories, toys for the kids. They have places over here you get facial, manicure, pedicure. Show you some of the clothes over here. These are the prices. It's kind of interesting, they're selling sweatshirts over here in Kuala Lumpur. Never gets cold over here. Basketball jerseys for 16 ringgit. You can see it says Nike on it. So they sell a lot of replicas and fake stuff over here. So if you like get some like fake Nikes or something, you could buy it over here probably for like 70, 90 ringgit, which is like 10 to $20 you could probably find it for. We are currently on the 6th floor of the mall. Right in front of us is Berjaya Time Square theme park, the largest indoor theme park in Malaysia. I did a whole video about this. If you want to see more, you just check out my channel. These are the prices over here. So admission for adult is 60 ringgit and for a child is 50 ringgit. It's pretty good. It's less than $20 US. Right across from the theme park is a McDonald's. And then if you keep on walking straight, there is a bowling alley on your left hand side, and then also a place to do archery on your right hand side. Also, they have Sushi King too. This is the gigantic full-size bowling alley. A lot of different lanes. How many lanes do they have? Seems like they have 47 different lanes, or even 50. Wow, gigantic. And then right over here is where you can do archery. 18 arrows for 15 ringgit. It's empty right now because it's a weekday, but you can see for yourself a lot of stations to do archery. We are still in the mall, just off to the side, but I want to show you this amazing view of Kuala Lumpur. So right over there we have the famous Petronas Towers. You can see the skyline over here is pretty big. A lot of gigantic buildings. And also want to show you over here, this is Malaysia's second tallest building, which is called the TRX building. And then you can see right next to it, there's a lot of tower cranes. So Kuala Lumpur is developing. It's a beautiful city. A lot of greenery too, you see on that building. Okay, now we are on the 7th floor. You can see there's a little play place over here. Looks like you can go go-karting on these little mini go-karts right over here. I think it's meant for kids, but you can see a lot of adults are playing on it. And then across from us is a mini arcade. All right, here is a mini arcade. I love these basketball games. Usually when I go to the arcade, I usually play these. Here is the food court on the lower ground level of the mall. Oh, I see a bunch of food over here on display. Not on display, it seems like you just pick it up and eat it. Something different that I'm not used to in America. So you just grab a plate and then just pick any food you want, kind of like a buffet style, and then they'll charge you. Wow, so many different food choices. They have Nancy Caribou, blue rice dish, which I love to get. So So from what I'm seeing, there's a lot of Malaysian food, some Indian food. We have biryani over here, biryani chicken, 10.9 ringgit. That's not bad, less than $3. Over here, let me just show you real quick how much are the drinks. Orange juice, 5.5, which is a little bit above $1. Carrot juice, okay. This is part of the food court, so you have an idea of how the food court is now.